Welcome to Clothing Clone, the fashion hub. Today we're going to learn all the methods and hacks of removing bloodstains from clothing. So let's get started. Accidents happen. A little cut, a scraped knee. Suddenly, there's blood on your clothes. Don't panic. Acting quickly is key. Fresh bloodstains are much easier to remove than dried ones. Think of it like this. Fresh blood is still wet. It hasn't had time to set into the fabric fibers. You have a chance to lift it out before it becomes a bigger problem. Remember, every minute counts. The longer you wait, the harder it will be to remove the stain completely. So, grab your cleaning supplies and let's get to work. Blood is essential for life, but it can be a real nuisance on laundry day. Why is it so stubborn? Blood contains a protein called hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is what makes blood red. Here's the tricky part. When hemoglobin dries, it coagulates. This means it clumps together and forms a solid. That's why dried blood is darker and harder to remove than fresh blood. It's like the difference between wiping up spilled milk and chipping away at dried cheese. Knowing your enemy is the first step to victory. Understanding why blood stains are so persistent will help you tackle them with the right strategy. Before we jump into specific methods, let's talk about the factors that can affect stain removal. The first and most important is time, as we've discussed. The fresher the stain, the better. Fabric type also plays a role. Natural fibers like cotton and linen are generally more absorbent, making them more susceptible to staining. Synthetics like polyester are less absorbent but can still stain. Temperature is another crucial factor. Hot water can actually set protein stains like blood, making them nearly impossible to remove. That's why cold water is almost always the best choice for blood stain removal. Now let's get down to business. If you're dealing with a fresh blood stain, the first step is to blot up as much of the blood as possible. Use a clean white cloth or paper towels. Don't rub. Blotting puts gentle pressure on the stain, lifting it away from the fabric. Once you've blotted up as much as you can, rinse the stained area under cold running water. Again, no hot water. Cold water helps to flush away the blood without setting the stain. This initial blotting and rinsing will remove a surprising amount of the blood. It's the most important step in preventing a permanent stain. Section 5. Cold versus hot water, choosing the right temperature. Let's talk a little more about water temperature. We know that cold water is the hero when it comes to fresh blood stains, but what about hot water? Is there ever a time when it's appropriate? The short answer is almost never. Hot water can actually cook the proteins in blood, causing them to bond more tightly to the fabric fibers. This can make the stain set permanently. However, there are a few exceptions. Some synthetic fabrics can handle hot water, and hot water can be helpful for removing dried blood stains after they've been pre-treated. Always check the care label on your garment for specific instructions. Section 6. Home remedies. From salt to citrus, you'd be surprised what you can accomplish with common household items. For generations, people have been using simple ingredients to tackle bloodstains effectively. One of the most popular remedies is salt. Salt acts as a natural absorbent, drawing out moisture and lifting the stain. Make a paste of salt and cold water, apply it to the stain, and let it sit for 30 minutes before rinsing. Baking soda is another kitchen staple that can work wonders on bloodstains. Like salt, it helps to neutralize odors and lift the stain. Mix baking soda with water to form a paste, apply it to the stain, and let it dry completely before brushing it off. Hydrogen peroxide is a powerful oxidizer that can break down bloodstains. It's best used on white fabrics, as it can bleach colored fabrics. Apply a small amount of hydrogen peroxide directly to the stain. Let it sit for a few minutes and then rinse thoroughly. Section 7. Enzyme power, the science of stain removal. Now let's delve into the world of enzyme cleaners. Enzymes are naturally occurring proteins that break down complex molecules, such as those found in blood and other organic stains. Enzyme cleaners work by literally digesting the proteins in blood, making them easier to wash away. They are particularly effective on protein-based stains like blood, sweat, and grass. You can find enzyme cleaners in liquid, powder, and spray form. Look for products specifically designed for laundry stain removal. Always follow the instructions on the product label carefully. Section 8. Fabric focus, tailoring your approach. Different fabrics require different approaches when it comes to stain removal. What works for cotton might not be suitable for silk. Always check the care label on your garment before attempting any stain removal method. For sturdy fabrics like cotton and linen, you can generally use more aggressive methods, such as scrubbing with a brush or using stronger cleaning agents. Delicate fabrics like silk and wool, however, require a gentler touch. Synthetics like polyester and nylon are generally more stain-resistant, but can still benefit from pre-treatment with a stain remover before washing. Remember, always test any cleaning solution on an inconspicuous area of the fabric first to ensure it doesn't cause discoloration or damage. Section 9. Tough cases, oxygen bleach and ammonia. For particularly stubborn blood stains, you may need to bring in the big guns, oxygen bleach and ammonia. Oxygen bleach is a color-safe alternative to chlorine bleach. It works by releasing oxygen molecules that break down stains. To use oxygen bleach, dissolve it in water according to package directions and soak the stained garment for the recommended amount of time. Ammonia is another powerful cleaning agent that can be effective on blood stains. However, it should be used with caution as it can be harsh on fabrics and release strong fumes. Never mix ammonia with chlorine bleach, as this creates toxic fumes. If using ammonia, dilute it with water and apply it to the stain with a clean cloth. Let it sit for a few minutes, then rinse thoroughly. Always wear gloves and work in a well-ventilated area when using ammonia. Section 10. Dried blood dilemmas. Pre-treating stubborn stains. Dealing with dried blood stains can feel like an uphill battle, but don't despair. With a little patience and the right techniques, you can still salvage your favorite garments. The key to removing dried blood is to soften the stain before washing. You can do this by soaking the garment in cold water with a pre-treatment solution. Enzyme cleaners, laundry detergent, or a paste of baking soda and water can all be effective pre-treatments. Let the garment soak for at least 30 minutes or even overnight for stubborn stains. After soaking, launder the garment as usual using the hottest water temperature recommended on the care label. Section 11. Beyond clothing, upholstery, carpets and color challenges. Blood stains aren't limited to clothing. They can also happen on upholstery, carpets and other household surfaces. The good news is that many of the same principles apply. For upholstery and carpets, it's important to act quickly and blot up as much of the blood as possible. Avoid rubbing, which can spread the stain. You can then use a mild cleaning solution such as dish soap and water or a commercial upholstery cleaner. When dealing with blood stains on colored fabrics, it's crucial to choose cleaning solutions that won't bleach or discolor the fabric. Always test any cleaning solution on an inconspicuous area first. Section 12. Prevention and professional help. Of course, the best way to deal with blood stains is to prevent them in the first place. If you're prone to nosebleeds or frequently work with sharp objects, consider keeping a stain removal pen or wipes on hand for immediate treatment. If you're dealing with a particularly delicate or valuable garment, or if you've tried everything and the stain persists, it's best to seek professional help. A professional cleaner has the expertise and specialized equipment to tackle even the most stubborn stains. Remember, not all stains are created equal. Some stains may require professional attention, and that's okay. Section 13. Winning the battle, you can do it. Dealing with blood stains can be frustrating, but it's important to remember that most stains can be removed with prompt action and the right techniques. Don't let a little blood ruin your favorite clothes or home furnishings. Keep a cool head, act quickly, and follow these tips. With a little effort, you can win the battle against blood stains and keep your belongings looking their best. If you want to get these kinds of tips and tricks and stay updated on the fashion industry, please subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon to receive notifications. Also, visit our website www.clothingclone.com for more information.